Alright, good morning everyone. Day 22 here in the woods. Excuse me with the yawn, I can't help it, y'all. Every morning I try to get the yawns out, but it just don't work. It happens to me every time. Alright. Quick note here for those who do not know. This is Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure, Season 2, Deep Woods. 28 days in the woods to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. And as I said, today is 22 of the 28. Anywho, last night I stayed up probably till about midnight. Did not have a fire. Did not want to deal with the wind. It was a mess out there as far as the wind goes. I'm telling you what. Just hammering. Non-stop, really heavy gusts. It was definitely something. But I climbed in the side of this tent about 7 o'clock last night. And that is where I stayed for the remainder of the night. Except the little ventures outside to go to the bathroom or something like that. Or to get some Little Kings. You know, did have plans last night of doing me a shot of that Jim Beam Black Label that Ohio Chris had turned me on to before he left, but did not get that done. I just got too tired, and I was like, nah, heck with it. I only drank 3 Little Kings, I think. That's about it. And, let's see, anything else go on last night? Nothing that I know of. I think everything else was pretty basic. Oh, did have that dinner. And I ate entirely too much dinner. I didn't even think about it at the time when I was doing it. But after I got back from the big supply run, you know, sat around up here for quite a while, let my feet get dry, got on some dry socks and shoes and all that stuff, put my warm clothes back on, my long handle top and bottom and all that, and not too long after I did that, I ate me a pack of that jalapeno tuna, just one of them little pouches. And it wasn't very long after that I decided, well, it's almost 6 o'clock, it's 5:45 or whatever, better get to fixing dinner before it gets too dark. So as I was getting ready to start fixing the dinner there, I ate me a piece of bread with a piece of cheese on it. And I didn't put none of this together at the time. I didn't think about it. Okay, I ate that piece of bread with that piece of cheese. Then for dinner, I decided I was going to have me a serving of that dehydrated chili there, and I was going to have me a cheese sandwich. Well, while I was fixing all that, I think I ate 2 more pieces of cheese, and then I made that cheese sandwich, which had 3 pieces of cheese on there, and of course the 2 pieces of bread for the sandwich. And then I had that huge serving of chili, and I put in that the serving of hominy. Way too much food. I couldn't even eat all the chili. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could have, but I had to send some of it to the woods because it was just too much. I haven't been eating that much out here. And I'm trying to just keep it that way too. Don't want to be stuffing myself. But last night I was pretty full. That will not happen again. So part of what ruined me last night from my beer drinking and all that stuff, I had too much food. That's all there was to it. Anyhow, on that note, I think that's about it. Did not hear any coyotes last night. Normally they are live. Did not hear any hound dogs. But apparently wasn't nobody doing any coon hunting or nothing anywhere around here, like out on the island, out yonder there. Just trying to think, be sure I got everything in there. A lot of times, you know, I'll think of stuff I want to tell y'all, and then by the time it comes time to do that, I forget what it was. I hate that, you know. Happens a lot. But I think that will do it. I do hope everyone enjoys today's episode. I'm going to get out of here and make some coffee and some oats. And then, y'all know what time it is? Bluegill fishing time. That's right. We're going to go down to the lake and see if we can bust out 5 or 6 gills for tonight's dinner. Do not know if that will happen, but I do have a whole bunch of night crawlers to give it a good shot. Then, I'm going to come up probably about 12 or something, and I'm going to have some lunch. And after lunch, y'all know what time it is? Bluegill fishing time. That's right. We're going to give it another shot, and that's if we don't have enough bluegills yet, and go from there. Because I would really like to have some fish in the frying pan tonight. And I think on that note, that will be enough yabbering for this morning. And I will catch everyone here very shortly for some oats and coffee. Oh, I did forget to get some oats out of the oats bag, didn't I? Y'all is all slacking. You don't tell me nothing like, hey man, you forgot the oats or anything. Good thing I remembered. That's right. All right. See, I had the apples and cinnamon yesterday. So, I wonder if there's any more of that, nah, I'm going maple and brown sugar, to heck with it. And, I was getting ready to say I think I'm going to have 2 packs, but I am not, because that's just not necessary. 1 pack has been just fine the whole time I've been here, so why start getting into 2, you know? Just uncalled for. All right, that is now squared away, and I will finally let you all go. See you shortly for that oatmeal and coffee. Bye for now, everyone. All right, what is going on, everyone? It is time for some coffee and some oats. Yes, it is, and I am ready because I'm pretty hungry. So, not going to waste any time here. Let's get the oats part going so those bananas can be rehydrated. I did get me out a pack with the full slices in there. Those are my favorite ones. And they're the ones that I believe I discovered, you know, the proper temperature at which to dehydrate the bananas, you know. Make them crunchy instead of like a leather, you know. Also discovered it appears I lost a piece to my camera there, little cold shoe mount on top, you know, where you can slide a light or something like that. There's a little piece of plastic about like that big that slides out of there, so you can install your lighting or whatever onto the camera itself, and it's not there. I don't know whether it's got pulled out somehow, you know, and I think chances of me finding it are slim to none, so I'm probably going to wind up having to order me a new one. Shouldn't be much, little piece of plastic like that, so we'll see. All right, in with the oats. Up next, the nanners. Get these bad lads sliced open and into the pool. Whoa, going off course there. That no more, might as well just put it up. All right, nanners are open, y'all. Look at that, don't that look good? It is though, it is. Get them broke up some. They are stuck together right good. All them sugars in there or whatever. Apparently bananas are loaded with sugars. All right, some of them are in there now. I'll set a bunch in there. They That way I can put this plastic down. Can't get there. We guys here in a second. Can't get those two apart. Two for me to eat. Man, this wind doing the same jazz. I could hear it blowing as soon as I got up this morning. I was like, oh man, here we go again. Maybe it'll stop, but I don't know. If it don't, I'll probably be getting in the tent early again tonight. I only like, you know, want to deal with being pounded by the wind for so long amount of time. And then I'm like over it, you know. Especially if it's really hammering like it was yesterday. Jeez. Alright, be sure everybody's in the pool there. And they are. Alright. Time to make the coffee now, y'all. Alright, well, should have left that knife out after all. I got to make my slash on my tank here. For those who don't know, I'm trying to keep track of how many boils I actually get out of one of these little tanks. So every time I'm doing a boil, take my bushcraft knife, put a little slash on that tank there, keep track that way. The same way I'm trying to keep track of how many liters of water I put through that water filter. Got to know that as well. All right, now let's get the pot on the burner here, y'all. All right, there's that on there. And I discovered yesterday I run off without my coffee to go do that supply run. A little bit left in here. I'm not about to waste it, so it is going into the pot. Yep. Now we're going to add some water. Hard to believe, including today, 6 nights or 6 days, 6 nights left. And that is it. It's hard to believe. All right, let's fire this stove up. All right, we are going to crank it. Do we have heat? We do. All right. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take me another allergy pill this morning. Started kicking up yesterday. Way it goes, I guess. Had it pretty good the entire time I've been here, allergy-wise. Only do, you know, some minor throat clearing here and there. But this morning, it's really been kicking. Which I hate, by the way. So anytime I do happen to do that on camera, you know, said throat clearing I was talking about, well, I have to overlook that. It cannot be helped. Well, I'm gonna turn it up even more. Turn it up full blast. I'm ready for my coffee now. Just about the way I am every morning. Don't want to wait 5 years for my coffee. Didn't even think about it when I filled up my Nalgene this morning. Looked to see if there was any smooge in there. No, I do not see any, so that's a good thing. Well, I'm starting to see some water movement going on. To switch out to my tobacco vape because it is coffee time. Pert near anyways. Okay, go on. How long is it going to take? This thing is up on high. There we go. I see a little bit more movement there. About time. Alright, and that will do it. We are at full boil, y'all. Booyah! Coffee time. 2 spoonfuls. Alright. Lid is on there. Let's see if I can get him off of the pot here. Let me get the tank off of the pot. There we go. All right, time for a pour, y'all. And hopefully not on my hand. There we go, that will work. Just wish I could figure out how to pour this without spilling some of my coffee. Happens every time though. No matter if you pour it fast or slow, well, really it does. If you pour it slow, you'll spill even more coffee. Oh yeah, tastes good. Just as it does every morning, but still entirely too hot. I will have to let that cool. Try out these oats, see how they are. I don't think I'm gonna wait the whole time for these bananas to rehydrate all the way, because I'm just ready to go bluegill fishing. And I see I have a fly in my oats. Well, go figure, right? All right, one more bite, and then we'll let y'all go. And a couple more sips of coffee, then I'll let y'all go. Wow, y'all. Maple and brown sugar oats with the bananas and the coffee combo, it is killer. All right, guess that will do it for this morning's coffee cook and breakfast. And I will see everyone here in a while. All right, everyone. breakfast and coffee is finally done. Took me a while because a lot of times I like to sit around and have my coffee, you know, enjoy it thoroughly and drink it all, because once I get down to the lakeside, I'm gonna be fishing. You know, don't want to be stopping, taking drinks of coffee and all that with smelly bluegill hands or whatever, you know, night crawler hands. But anyhow, finally done with the coffee. It was right tasty. And now, live across America, it is time. Bluegill fishing time. I will see everyone down at the lake, and I hope you follow along. Bye for now, everyone.